Now, if I were to make it such that I don't worry about the second point perspective and I only worry about 1 point. So if it's 1 point of convergence, then that is going to be a 1 point perspective. If it is also converging on the other side, it's going to be a 2 point perspective. The easiest way to figure out whether it is got a single vanishing point or a dual vanishing point is by reading the question. So obviously, if the question says VP2 and VP1, that means vanishing point 1 and vanishing point 2 on your eye level. So they will obviously not write your eye level. They will only give you VP1, VP2. There's going to be 1 point given here, 1 point given here. They may choose to give you an image in the middle of it. So they may give you a partial image over here, and they may give you a pictogram over here and say that this is what you need to draw over here. You will have to figure out your reference points. It's always a good idea to start from what is closest to you, because that is going to be the only thing that is going to be off or to scale. Everything else is going to start to skew. So if I have to make a product where I can only see the surface of it, so let's say I can only see this surface and that surface, I know that it is going to be a single point of convergence. But as soon as I start from an edge, it means that I'm going to have 1 point of convergence here and 1 point of convergence over there. So if it's the edge, then it's going to be a 2 point perspective. If it's the surface, it's going to be a 1 point perspective. So do remember that. Sometimes, however, they may choose to give you a product where they may say that, okay, this is your starting. So I'm giving you a rectangle over here and I'm giving you VP1 and that's it. Now here, this is your surface. So even if you are merging all your points to, or all your edges to that point, and therefore this is the shape you're getting, it's still starting from a surface. If it were to start with this edge, that would mean that from here you need to have a VP2 so that you can join it and figure out how this product would suddenly start to change. So VP1 and VP2. So VP1 will have an orthographic shape probably over here, where this will also be parallel to this. But if it's a VP2, then these will also, because it's 3D now, so these will also converge somewhere along with these. Okay, so that's the main difference. You will have to play around a little to get comfortable with it and to understand it better. Widths usually remain the same, but heights will change. So for example, if I look, let's say this is 10 centimeters. Now technically, okay, I'll show it to you with these products. They are all of the same height. Okay, however, I choose to keep them one over here, one over here, and one over here. Now you will notice this is the closest to you, that's the farthest to you, but this one is larger than that, which means if I extend this further down, somewhere over there, I should get my point of convergence, or maybe beyond, somewhere there, I may get my point of convergence. So perspective will work in a way where you will have to explore different shapes to figure out what is it that is working for you and what is it that is not working for you. Always use the corners to figure out what shape you need to work with. So let's say you have an L shape and you need to convert this into perspective. So let's try that out now.